She told me over coffee. No tears, no guilt, just a flat, almost bored voice. I'm leaving. I'm with Mark now. I'm moving in with him and my parents. Her parents, who had been sitting in my guest room for the last 3 months while I negotiated away their $190,000 in debt. Debt I just paid off yesterday. I stared at her. She fidgeted with the cup. I think she expected shouting, maybe begging. Instead, I said calmly, "Then all of you need to leave." Her eyebrows twitched. Her mother's voice cracked from the hall. What? Flashback. 5 years ago, she was the quiet one in the bookstore cafe, always with a novel, always humming under her breath. I liked that she didn't need the room's attention. She only lit up when she looked at me. I proposed under a canopy of lights in the park. She cried then. Or maybe she was just cold. I didn't know the difference back then. The shift came slow. Late nights, new perfume. Her phone never left her hand. She started smiling at things I couldn't hear. I noticed she laughed differently around her phone. A sharper, more rehearsed laugh. One night, she left her laptop open while showering. A message lit up. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Wear the black dress. I didn't touch the screen, didn't confront her. I just closed the lid and poured myself a drink. That was the night my love died quietly in my chest. Planning began the next morning. No rage, no broken dishes, just clarity. Her parents' debt had been a cloud over us for years. She'd begged me to help them, said they couldn't breathe under it. I agreed. On one condition she never noticed, everything would go through me. I called my lawyer. We rewrote the loan agreement I was about to pay off. Quietly, I secured liens on her parents' house and car as part of a debt restructuring clause. She never read the paperwork. Neither did they. While she spent nights with friends, I met with a private investigator. I had photos, call logs, even hotel receipts within a week. All neatly time-stamped, all damning. I waited. Yesterday, I made the payment. $190,000 wired. Her parents hugged me. Her father actually cried. My wife kissed my cheek. I almost laughed. That night, I left the signed property transfer forms in my desk drawer, locked. Today, she tried to end my marriage over coffee. Then all of you need to leave, I repeated, still calm. Her father came in. What are you talking about? I looked at him. You're all on my property. And as of yesterday, you owe me nothing because you don't own anything anymore. Not the house, not the car, not the furniture. It's all mine. Her face went pale. She looked at me like she was seeing me for the first time. I leaned back. The moment you walk out that door, you're trespassing. Her mother started shouting. Her father demanded to see the paperwork. I told him to check the county records. My wife's voice cracked for the first time. You planned this? I held her gaze. The day I found out, the unraveling was quick. She tried to pack a bag. I told her she could take her clothes, nothing else. The rest stayed by law. Her parents started making calls. Voices panicked. I'd already called a locksmith. He was on his way. They stood in my driveway, surrounded by suitcases and confusion. When the reality hit, they had no house to run to. The other man didn't have space for 3 extra people and all their drama. Mark called me that night, tried to threaten me. I let him rant, then told him he might want to check with his boss about company policy on relationships with subordinates. I'd sent HR a neatly compiled file earlier that day. 2 weeks later, he was unemployed. I didn't hear from her again for months. She emailed once asking if we could talk. I archived it without opening. Her parents eventually sold their car, my car, to pay rent somewhere. I didn't care. Now when I sit in that kitchen, I think of the way she looked when she realized she'd underestimated me. That perfect second when her face crumpled under the weight of her own choices. That was my closure. Justice doesn't always roar. Sometimes it just signs papers, sets dates, and waits. And when the waiting is over, you watch them leave and you don't look back.